Behold, a crowd is following him.
Oh, you're so weak. What did the healer recommend?
The healer gave up on me. Tried all he could. Spent so much time in search of a cure. How I pray to the Almighty to set my soul free.
No, Abigail, you mustn't surrender. Every breath that you take is a testament that the good Lord has not forsaken you. I know He will restore your health, and one day His gifts will shine in your life. Remember, you are our Father's joy, as Mother used to say. That's why He named you Abigail.
Perhaps he should have thought of sorrow. Then I'd be Dolores. Oh, enough already. I'd much rather hear about the prophet of Nazareth. Tell me, Leah. Some say he's a Messiah. Is it so?
I will tell you all I know about the prophet. But first, have a bite. I brought you your favorite. His name is Yeshua. The whispering mouths of the marketplace ooh and ah at how gifted this man is. They say that no illness is too great. And all of them, the lepers, the lame, the blind, they flock to him. And he somehow heals them all. Some say he even resurrected Lazarus of Bethany.
The brother of Mary and Martha.
All of Israel is astounded.
Leah, what do you think? Could but I brush against him? Would I be saved?
Stop that right now. Abigail, you know full well your blood flow must subside. You mustn't touch a man while you're polluted. The laws are too dangerous to be broken. Although, some say that this prophet, without regard to custom, even heals on the Sabbath.
Cut! Let's do makeup. Reset, back to one. First,
We have some changes here. Oh God, I totally missed that.
Mom, come check this pic out. Uncle Luca emailed it to me, and he says you're about the same age as me here.
Oh, I don't have this one. Gosh, it was taken before I immigrated to the States.
Oh, you and Dad hadn't met yet?
No, we'll meet about a year later. He came to Bulgaria for work for a few months. Was so charming. Wine and dine me, swept me off my feet. I fell in love. So did he. So many years together, and now...
And now what? You guys are falling apart?
Why do you say that, Megan? Richard? What's wrong?
I'm having problems at work.
Your voice is all... Rick? Hello, Richard? Rick? Hello?
A little service here.
Sir, can I get you a ride? I can call you a cab.
Don't worry about me, Mac. I am not drunk. Another one, please.
Rick?
In scene 22.
Mike, can we have a second?
I'm gonna call you back. All right.
Mike, would like to introduce you to Reverend Dr. David Clark. He is our consultant for all the religious things.
All right, nice. Nice to meet you. Thank you. This is Mike.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mike.
Coffee?
Sure.
Oh, thank you, Black. Please, thank you.
Thank you, first of all, for being here. Appreciate you agreeing to help.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Great. So we're doing this, this film is based loosely on a story from New Testament. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Sort of the subject matter is the phenomenon of self-healing.
Great subject matter.
Thank you. And, I'm a skeptic myself. I don't really believe in sudden healing of, thanks.
Thank you.
Sudden healing of terminally ill patients.
Which is understandable.
Thanks. So I've spoken to a friend of mine, an oncologist, right? And he shared some stories with me of sort of miraculous healing of cancer cells in some of his patients without any intervention, chemo or other therapies, right? They wrote those stories off, leaving the physicians to scratch their heads, basically. But how would you explain something like that? What's the secret sort of ingredient or cause of this situation where a terminally ill patient just rises from the bed and they're fine?
Faith. It lies in believing in a power far greater than ourselves, which we all have the choice. We can give in to despair and fall into the trap of depression, or we can choose to believe and rise far above that fray.
How does it actually work? What's faith?
Oh, timeless question. What is faith? Faith is an internal flame lit inside all of us. It serves as a beacon for hope and provides assurance for the unknown. Just as those cancer cells miraculously healed, one can argue that the calling of life in those same patients conquered death's beckoning.
Fascinating.
Excuse me, guys. We are ready to roll.
All right, yeah. If you don't mind, we'll keep talking. Do you want to sit?
I would love to. That'd be great.
Want to have a seat?
I won't be in the way?
Yeah, no worries. We'll have fun.
Wonderful.
Okay, yeah, look at this. All right, guys, here we go.
Bye, house. I'll miss you.
Meg, hurry up. You'll miss your flight.
All right. Mom, stop worrying so much. I'll visit during the holidays, okay?
I'm sure you'll be busy with homework, but you better call. Often you hear. Megan is off to college, and I'm having empty nester blues already. And Richard, he's so distant, I don't even recognize him anymore.
Midlife crisis.
Maybe. If this is midlife crisis, then I'm afraid to think what the twilight years may bring. I guess he's having problems at work.
So I need you to go flip to page number 7 and scroll down to the 5th paragraph. That's going to be the 2PS report that you're going to send my way, please. Email that to me immediately as soon as you can.
Hey, Rich. Wow, you look like you're ready for a fight. My boss is a belligerent ass, and I'm about to let him know exactly what I think of him.
You go get him, man.
Not the life you sign up for, huh? What about me? Do you think I enjoy being ignored?
I'm tired, Abby. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of you.
Go! Drink yourself away! Richard! Reverend David Clark, hi. I'm Abby, the makeup artist.
Nice to meet you, Abby. Abby. Short for Abigail, like the film's heroine?
Yes. While we're on the break, may I ask you a few questions?
Of course, please.
Thank you. I've always believed in God, but I really never knew him. You see, I feel like I'm losing everything and everyone dear to me.
Abby, we often forget that God doesn't interfere in our lives and allows us complete freedom to make our own decisions. We're the ones testing our own fates. You know, not surprisingly, we stumble in the process. We must always remember in our prayers, He is the omnipotent entity capable of restoring that which is broken in our lives. God is shalom, peace.
It seems I've always waited for something. I thought if I only made enough money, had a career, raised a family, then everything else would fall into place. But it didn't. Now, I'm simply run out of time and it's too late to change anything.
Please pardon me if this sounds cliche, but it's never too late, Abby. Never. Every sunrise is a gift. For some, it's the last one. For others, it's just a beginning. Yes, distractions are ever present and many lose their way. When we rein in our inherent fears and turn to the light, we are freed to create our proverbial masterpiece.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Abby, they need you back on set.
Oh, yes, Jill, I'm on my way. Thank you for the inspiration, Reverend Clark. I've got to run.
It's been a pleasure, Abby.
Thank you.
Look around here, buddy.
This will be a good shade for you. Go like that. That looks good. Abby, are you okay? Oh my God, you look really pale. Here. You know what? It's a lighter day today. Why don't you go home and rest? I'm sure I can manage it. It's fine.
Just need a moment. I'll be all right. No worries. I'd rather finish working.
The good news is there's no sign of metastasis. I recommend we attack the cancer cells using chemotherapy. I'm going to recommend you to the best oncologist, Dr. Williams.
You haven't returned any of my calls. We need to talk. It's important. I love you. leave a message after the beep, and I'll return your call at my earliest convenience. Thank you and have a great
Hey, Mac. Another round, please.
Go. This one's on the house. You look like you've had a rough night.
Dry, rough few weeks. Thanks, man.
Can't be all that bad.
Oh, you have no idea. You know, all my life, had an answer for everything, and this is the first time I just don't know what to do.
It's not the end of the world.
Oh, yeah? If it was only that easy, man. Hit me again, please.
Got it.
Do not despair, Abby. God is on your side. He'll bless you with his healing and send you joy to match your name, Abigail. Just remember, only love leads to forgiveness.
Who just touched me?
But teacher, you crowded by the masses and yet you ask who touched me?
I felt from deep within myself, my power seeping out.
Who touched him?
Who touched the prophet? Who touched the prophet? Who touched the prophet? Who touched him?
I dared the feat you speak of, my good master. Prithee, forgive me. Oh, how I've ached to merely brush against you in hopes to be healed. For 12 long years, I've been enslaved to my ailments. I've lost all hope. Oh. Oh.
Woman. Your faith alone has saved you. Go. Now walk upon this earth free from your burden. Rejoice. Peace to you.
Abby, I've been a complete fool. I know that. Can you ever forgive me? Abby! Abby!
What's happened to you?
You were too far away.
Never again. I'm here. I'm here always.
See you next week. Bye-bye. Bless you, my son. You're welcome. And thank you. Thank you for coming. See you next week.
Good sermon.
Thank you, Richard. Great to see you. Hello, Megan. How are you?
I'm good.
Remember, faith is the eternal power which cannot be overcome by death. When healing the afflicted, Jesus often said, "Fear not, believe." Be not afraid, Abby. Believe. It is not your time to go. Fear leads to suffering, but unconditional love can overpower fear.
I believe congratulations is in order. The latest test results show you're cancer-free.
What? Did you hear that? I can't believe it.
I've had the privilege of being present for people's final moments several times. In their final confessions, they never grieve over their inability to make lots of money, or their lack of success or failure to build mansions. Right before death, they lament the times they failed to help someone in need. And of course, their greatest sorrow is spending too little time with their loved ones.
I know exactly what you mean, Reverend. Richard and I had blindly rushed to greet tomorrow's, paying little attention to today's, and those routines of daily life nearly destroyed us. You were so right, Reverend. Today, with those dearest to me, I do rejoice with love for them.
Love is all we have before the Grim Reaper's scythe harvests its bounty. We should always listen to our internal heartbeat. Life is a gift from God.